housemates moving tomorrow, just outside the house. I don't want to give away too much, but I've got all the stuff in here. Ashleen, I've got eyelashes, bikinis, all the bling. Susie, champagne, hairbrushes, smoked salmon, it's all in it. Oh, I forgot the tea. Oh, that's those China leopards gone for a Burton. Sorry, Suze. Hello, welcome to Big Brother's Little Brothers, day 43. Time is 7:31. Hope you're very well. On today's show, joined by our very own bundle of Mancunian mayhem. Lisa's with us, everybody. Hello, Lisa. How are you?
Hello.
Nice to have you with us. Here to tell us if she succeeded in her transformation from ladette to lady. James Hewitt's with us. How are you, James?
Very good
Thank
indeed.
you so much for joining us. And to give us a tuppence worth on the housemates dramatics going on, Jill Harpenny's with us, everyone. Hello there, Jill.
Hello.
How are you? Nice to
Thank
see
you very much.
Well, my absolute pleasure. Also, we go through the cat flap in a certain person's house, but I can't tell you too much about that until later on. We kick off the show, my friends, as we always do, and indeed our shoes. Kick them off right now. With Little Brother's big news. Shoes off. There we go. Now then, with Ashleen convinced she's going on Friday, she's vowed to tell each housemate what she thinks of them, which is quite awkward, but brilliant television. With Nikki in the firing line, a full-on Nikki-style diary room tantrum was inevitable. At 11:41, it happened. Let's take a look.
Nikki's just saying really boring stories about her.
That'll be the conversation, so it's like...
I'm going to tell her she's boring.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
And we went to the cash point to get money out. We met these geeks at the cash point. Right, I'm going to go inside.
Boring.
We're still on this then. Boring. Who does she think she is? What is who is she? I'm really getting sick of this, Big Brother.
A welcome return to one of the classic lines of the series. Who is she? At 2:37 today, Nikki experienced a bout of kitchen camera shyness, which is fair enough because she isn't the sort of person who likes the attention. Let's feel for her and take a look.
I'm gonna go mad! Just leave me alone! Cameras! They're following me. Look, watch it. Look. They're just following my every move. Driving me mad. What is so interesting? Just leave me alone.
Ah, yes, the cameras. It's the one thing they all forget about in a house full of cameras. And yesterday, Big Brother set the housemates a suggestion box task in which they were given a chance to give feedback on their fellow housemates anonymously, which obviously is brilliant. At 4:15, home truths were revealed. Let's take a look.
Oh my God! Oh no, I've read it. Right. The suggestion for Pete is to try to shower a bit more because BO is not good.
Oh, I swear my mum's life that was not me, Pete. I swear. That was not me.
Therefore, Pete must ensure he washes himself thoroughly and that he uses all the perfume.
Oh, that's upset me. They've upset me.
They upset you?
Yeah, they've upset you.
Don't moan that.
Upset me. That's upset me that they upset you.
Yeah, poor Pete for being a stinky foo-foo, but poor Imogen too. Imogen's been told to stop squeezing her spots, and poor Ashleen, she's been told to put her behind away and wear the pants provided by Big Brother. That, my friends, was Little Brother's maraca-shaking news. Nearly every blooming day, another housemate is accused of being an FAKE fake. And we're not just talking about the old fake Bazooka Joes. Are any of the housemates actually being themselves? Are they all playing up to the cameras? With that in mind, today's Call BBLB could only be, have all the housemates shown their true colours yet? These are the numbers to call. Hey you, call BBLB on 09911 101 83101. Or text us. Text studio and your comment to 83188. Or email us at bblb@channel4.com. In scenes reminiscent of the 1990 classic Pretty Woman, our very own Julia Roberts, a.k.a. Lisa, not that we're suggesting that she is a lady of the night, has been on a week-long mission to become a lady. This morning we sent her out with our very own Mr. Suave, James Hewitt, and here they are to tell us all about it. Lisa and James, everyone! Now then. Normally it'd be swear guard time. Today she has become a lady, so swear fast. Wonderful stuff. Lady Lisa, you've been working hard all week. You said you found it hard. Why have you found it so hard?
It's painful.
Why? What's painful about it?
Come on.
The way you sat, that's beautiful. There's no problem there.
Uncomfortable.
Is it? James, she looks fantastic.
I think she's sitting absolutely beautifully. I thought you looked...
Thank you, James.
You know, I think you look...
Thank you.
It's not funny, it's true.
I know, well, it's funny and true. James, everything that comes out of your mouth is believable. That's the thing. Look, look. It's just... I'm falling for James right now as well. James, you went out with her yesterday. Did one enjoy oneself?
Yes, we had a very good time. We had tea in a lovely hotel in Middlesex. I can't
And
remember
you
the name
impressed
of the hotel.
with how she behaved herself?
I was. You're obviously going to show clips of that.
We
I
are
think
indeed.
you
In
are,
fact, let's see how the day went.
Ding dong. Hello.
Well, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, Lisa. You're looking a picture.
Thank you very
Lovely.
much.
Nice and summery.
Thank you very much.
And since it is summer, shall we go and hunt to the garden, have some tea?
Yes, that sounds lovely.
Fantastic. Off you.
Thank you very much, James.
There we are. I always put the tea in first. Well, do you know why some people put the milk in first? The china used to be so thin that you had to put the cold milk in first, so that when you added the hot tea, it didn't crack the china. Would you like some sugar?
Yes, please. Do you mind if I use my fingers?
I'd be delighted.
Bit badly bitten, like.
Let me see your hands. They're not at all rough.
They used to be.
Well, now they're not, so you can grow your nails. Promise me you'll do that.
Oh, well, I'll try. Since meeting you, I will try my hardest.
You help yourself to that. I don't think I need to pass them to you. You can reach from there, can't you?
Would you mind if I just stay here like this? No crumbs.
Just sleep.
I've had a lovely afternoon with you,
Oh, I'm
James.
so pleased. So have I, Lisa. It was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. Lovely to meet you, James.
Lovely to meet you too, Lisa.
Lovely to meet you too, James. What's that all about? Pulling yourself down there.
Yeah. Sorry, my knickers out.
James, I invite you to converse with me. Miss Lisa's appearance, did our lady dress to impress?
Yes, I thought she looked tremendous.
That's the thing, Lisa. You do always look ravishing.
Thank you.
Ravishing's right.
Ravishing's great.
Thank you.
Very
Table manners discussed, because that was the one thing before she went in the house we were
Table
mortified
manners.
about.
I could see that she'd been working on them, but I think there's a little further distance to go.
Lisa, did you remember
Just
all
a
of
little. I mean, I'm blown over. I was charmed, I have to say. But there are one or two aspects that she needs a little more practice.
Was there a lot of...
help.
Because we saw her scratching. There was a lot of scratching going on during it.
No, I didn't notice that even then.
OK, good. I like that. It's not transparent scratching. Very important. Did you remember all your lessons, Lisa?
Yes.
You did?
Look, sitting
Well,
down
the
now.
sitting was fantastic.
Sitting was excellent.
The eating is a marked improvement from what we've seen in the house. James, we know you're a ladies' man. You love the ladies. Will you be seeing this lovely lady again?
I'd love to have tea with her again.
Wonderful. Well, you're a perfect gentleman. Thank you very much, James, everyone.
Thank you very much.
However, James, you may wish to avert your eyes. Lisa has come a long, long way in a week. I want you to see how she was before we got our hands on her. Oh, dear. Lisa, lastly, you a changed woman?
Yes, definitely.
Sure.
Positive.
Give us a little... there we go. Absolutely beautiful. Wonderful. Oh, no, and the wave, too! Lisa and James, everyone, thank you. Great stuff. OK, now, each week our feline friend, Mousemate, prowls the length and breadth of the country to have a snoop around one of our housemates' homes. Let's see what our super furry animal has sniffed out this week. Oh, it's been a long old journey for me today, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that is a lovely-looking cottage, so through here. What should I go? Should I go left? Oh, it's so clean in here. Oh, I'm going to have a little look at... Oh, are they cats or elephants? Oh, whatever, I like them. Oh, hang on a second. There's so many trophies up here. Oh, I like the look of them. I'm in the kitchen now. Oh, no dogs around, thankfully, but I'm just going to go up here. Oh, I fancy some eggs. I might cook one of them eggs for the very first time later on. Anyway, what's up here? Oh, I've got a little trophy there. Oh, I imagine this person is number one. Oh, there's a lot of music there. I imagine this guy's a really good singer. If it is a guy, of course, I'm not saying it's a guy. It might be a woman. And there's a tennis racket and a badminton racket. Oh, he might be a fighter pilot. Oh, he's got a little thing in here, and there's the remains of the day. Wonderful stuff. It could be textbooks for all I know. Oh, that's it. I'm not having a sleep in here. I'm out of here. Who's that? Who knows who that is? But join us after the break. We'll be finding out who the cat fan that was. Also joined by Jill Halfpenny, who thinks she's unearthed some interesting evidence about Nikki. Interesting enough to have that dramatic music in it. See you in 4:27. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Hi, welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother. Day 43, time is 7:47. In just a minute, we're going to be catching up with... Jill Halfpenny. We couldn't afford the really extended music, so I said I'll do it. But first, let's reveal whose house it is as we go through the cat flap.
Meow. Hello there, I'm Glenn's mum. Would you like to come in and I'll show you around the house? This is Glenn's bedroom. These are the medal size one. And this is the badminton trophy that Glenn won last year, and he got that in Bangor, about 30 miles away. This is the bathroom, where Glenn always has his bath and he's singing away and he drives us all nuts. This is the living room, and this is where Glenn, he always watches television. This is how Glenn is. This is the kitchen, and this is where I do all the cooking. When he gets out, he'll be able to cook me an egg. And this is the washing machine, where I just fling all of Glenn's clothes inside, do his washing, and then all of a sudden it's all done and it's ready in his drawers. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Can we get a collective R for Anne, please? How much are we loving Anne? Next up is a woman who has done it all. She's been an undercover cop, but had to leave because she fell in love with a skinhead criminal she was investigating. But then she set up her own nail technician business, and no, it's not Sam, but it would be amazing if it was, which was then senselessly vandalised by said skinhead's sister. Then came the affair with skinhead's arch rival, who we thought drowned in a canal. She clearly needs a bit of a rest. Luckily, she's on the sofa. It's Jill Halfpenny, everyone. Hello, Jill. Thanks for joining us. Which housemates, therefore, Miss Halfpenny, do we think are good value?
Good value. Nikki, Pete, Leah and Richard.
Richard?
Yeah.
And Glyn? Because normally Glyn comes into that...
I love Glyn.
Okay.
Yeah, Glyn's fantastic.
Why, not many people come on and that are loving Richard.
Well, I like Richard because he winds people up. I love him for that. I love what he said to Nikki the other day about the banana. You know, I love the way because he just riles her, and he
need
just
that in
sits
the house.
and he just walks away, and he has a little giggle. He doesn't go and cry about it. I go, Nicky's not my friend. He just kind of laughs, and I just think, oh, you're cool. I like you for that.
What do you think of Glyn's place we just saw there? Looks beautiful,
Oh,
doesn't it?
fantastic! I'm loving Glyn.
I want
He's
his mum.
great.
His mum looks like a
Yeah.
great cook. OK, anyone you want a refund on? Who do you
Yeah,
like?
well, Susie and Imogen, really.
Imogen? This is, a lot of people come in there, so they're not big
It's
Susie
nothing.
fans.
It's just
What
not.
is
It's
it
just
about
not.
Imogen,
There's nothing. She's not a bad person. There's nothing wrong. It's just that when you tune, like when you put your telly on every night, it's just not somebody who.
She's not the first person you want to see.
That's all it is.
Now, you said you're a fan of Nikki. Why do you think she survived 3 evictions?
Because she's like unbelievably entertaining, you know, and she kind of does things that you would only dare to do in your own mind, and you never think somebody would actually do it.
What, like wear those pants?
And just be generally like outrageous and obnoxious, and
Now,
you just kind of love her.
You do, however, have a theory on Nikki's tantrums. Tell us about it.
Well, I've always thought that Nikki was a complete actress, but I like her for that. I always think that her tantrums are partly real and part kind of acting. But the thing that I sort of worry about now is, because she survived 3 evictions, I think that whenever a housemate gets a whiff of their own popularity, it's kind of the beginning of
it's
the
like
end.
Hemlock. That's
Well,
it,
it is
isn't
a bit, because people keep going, they must love you, Nikki. And you can't help but go, yeah, they must kind of like me.
Therefore, I'll carry on with this.
Yeah, and even if she wasn't doing it, maybe we're thinking she's doing it because we know that she's liked now. And
Now then.
I think it's hard to be the favourite. That's what I think.
With that in mind, Jill has got some evidence for us. Let's take a look at it.
Big brother, this is ludicrous. Ludicrous what you're making us do. I'm not doing it. I'm going to tell them lot. My hands still smell of cow's udder. Anyway, I'm going to bed. I'm just letting you know that I'm not doing it. Good night.
It seems like an innocuous clip, Halfpenny, but let's take a look, and it's slow mode. Talk us through this. There we go.
It's the little grin.
It's the little
I
grin,
know what
the
I've
little
just
knowing
done.
grin. I've done it again. I'm safe for another week. Everyone loves it. Interesting. That's not a treasonable offence. She's right. Jill, everybody, well done. But Jill's work's not done yet. As a versatile actress, I'd like her take on some of the performances we've seen from this year's Housemates. Jill, I'd like to extend a VIP invite to the first and probably the last Dermy Awards. Come with me, Jill.
Thank you very much.
Oh, what
Oh, yes, darling.
Okay, welcome everyone to the Dermies. Thank you so much for joining us, Dermies 2006. Our first category is Best Child Star. The nominees for Best Child Star are Glyn for not knowing where the cooker is, Richard for his childlike impression of Lisa, and Nikki for her many, many tantrums. Jill, would you like to do the honours for us?
Okay, and the award goes to Nikki.
Never did the skid mark. I did not do that skid mark. That was Pete, not me. And Richard has told the nation that it was me, and it wasn't. I'm gonna get punished. They're gonna get back to me. I'm gonna be up for eviction.
Now look what you've done, Leah.
Unfortunately, Nikki can't be here to accept the award, but she sent us this message.
Oh, thank you.
Now, our second award is for Best Musical Composition. The nominees are Pete for his beatboxing talents, Glyn for his performance of Alice Cooper's Poison, although there could have been countless others, and Ashleen for her countless dancehall style rendition. Jill, please, if you do the honours for us.
Okay, the winner is... It's Pete!
Oh! Thank you so much, Jill. Pete had a prior engagement, but he did send us this message.
Say, thank you very much.
And a nice little pick of the nose there as well.
it's
And our final, the most prestigious award is Best Background Artist. This award recognises, the best background artist. And the nominees are The Bird for pooping on Pete's head, The Topiary Man for his extra work in Nowhere, and Susie for her very powerful background work during one of the major scenes this week in the house. Jill, please, if you will.
OK, and the winner is... I'm so pleased. It's Susie!
Where's your attitude coming from?
Where's yours coming from?
From being fed up of seeing you manipulate the whole house. Chat back people. You use emotional blackmail to manipulate people in here.
Manipulate people. You want to learn what a word means before you use it, love?
Scene stealing of the most brilliant order there. Big argument going on. I'll just deliver some tea. Susie is, of course, too busy to accept this award, but she did take a tea break so she could send us this message.
Thank you very much indeed. That's really appreciated. Thank you.
Let's get that booze from. And finally, thanks to all our nominees. We did give one special mention to this year's Best Supporting Role. And here it is. Didn't work in rehearsal, shouldn't have worked live. Thanks, Jill. Jill, who are you supporting to win?
Glyn!
OK, thank you very much, Jill. In just over 24 hours' time, either Aisling or Susie is going to move into the secret house where they will welcome 5 new housemates. Who moves? You decide. Here's how you do it. To move Aisling, call 09011 32 33 14. Or text Aisling to 844 44. To move Susie, call 09011 32 33 16. Or text Susie to 844 44.
Could I have another glass pudding, please?
Yes, you can, but later. Today's Cool BBLB is quite simply if all the housemates showing their true colours. Jill's still with us. Let's go straight to the phones. Wendy in Kent. Hey, Wendy, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
What do you reckon, Wendy?
Oh, I think it's Glyn.
Really? Jill's
Yeah.
favourite? OK, what do you reckon? Go for it.
Well, I mean, he snapped at Richard when I was doing the majorette task. And then when Susie was the only housemate that was allowed to nominate, he said in the diary room, I'll have to be nice to her and make her tea until Monday.
Yes, I remember that. What do you reckon? Is Glyn not as nice as he says he is?
I don't think so. I think it's starting to come through.
What do you reckon, Jill?
Well, good. You don't want somebody just to go around, but nobody is that nice all the time anyway.
OK, that's
It's
all we've got
good.
time for. Thanks to Wendy, thanks to Jill, thanks to all our guests. We're back tomorrow, 7:30.